Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. In the previous episode, we went out on an expedition with our antiquarian, gathering up a ton of gold in the process. Unfortunately, when we returned, we discovered that the caretaker was taking up the only spot in the transept. And due to certain quirks, neither Varol nor Bolian, however that's pronounced, were capable of using or relieving any of their stress. So, at the cost of 5,000 gold, I sent Varol in to take care of her severe quirk of God-fearing. Why her and not Bolian? Well, I kinda need her to take on the Necromancer as part of the A-team, and I also need to take care of her stress in order to do so. Plus, she has the Meditator perk, which does improve stress reduction in meditation. But I already went ahead and decided on my next team and the next expedition we'll be taking. Yes, we'll be taking Dial, our Hellion, Gale, our Flagellant, Massard, our Grave Robber, and Busquent, our Arbalist, into the Weald in the hopes of gaining the Resurrection Collar. Something for our Flagellant that'll improve his healing skills. It'll reduce his bleed skill chance, but we do have a... what was it called? A bleed stone to counteract that. Oh, also, in an update they added between episodes, Gather the Blood. Basically what it essentially is meant to be is a quest that allows you to gather up blood if, say, you're running low and you've got some heroes that really need it. Pretty useful for emergency cases, but that's not what we're doing this week. Yes, because this is a medium quest, we will be bringing along some firewood to camp with. Not sure if we've had a medium quest yet. Anyways, because of that, we'll be bringing on more supplies than usual. Let's bring along 20 food. I'll bring along 16 torches just to be safe. A couple of keys. Let's see, we're going into the Weald. That's typically a blight-heavy place. So let's get some anti-venom. I believe we can encounter enemies that cause horror, so I might want to bring some laudanum along. Let's see, a couple extra shovels just because it's a longer quest. And I believe in the Weald you can also find corpses that can give you extra food. I don't think we'll need it, but it doesn't hurt. And with that, I will see you once we embark.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Oh, joy of this setup. No matter. We'll just go this way and backtrack. Now, the longer the quest... Oh, look at that! I was just talking about one of these corpses, and it appears. Not as much food as you would typically find, but...
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
I'd much rather have saved the blight, or the anti-venom for battle, but so be it. Okay, no enemies. Good, we're getting some scouting. Would have preferred it in the hallway with the traps, but so be it. Ooh, a crate. Always a good source of heirlooms. I was about to say curios, but no, that's what we're interacting with. Oh sure, now we're getting tons of scouting. Okay, got a battle up ahead, an empty room, 2 empty rooms, and a barrier. If this was just a battle quest, I'd say turn back, but it's not. Let's start using these poison darts on the cultist acolyte. Very powerful, and it reduces her resistance to it. Fortunately, because she's not in the very back position, I can't hit her with an Iron Swan. But I can't get this guy.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Thankfully, though, I can hit her with my flagellant. Oh yeah, she's dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yeah, 2 of his allies dead before they had a chance. Unfortunately, I can't hit her with anything from my arbalist, but oh well. Let's just give him a pick to the face. Ooh, that was a good shot.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Do you seriously wonder how a torch sconce works? It's a torch sconce. It holds torches. Not much more to it than that. Oh well, thankfully there's no other battles, and on the way back,
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
And our torchlight won't deplete as quickly. Mummified remains. How do we handle that one? There's bandages, eh? Okay, I would have expected something like herbal medicine or anti-venom to be used, but okay. 100 gold. I mean, that's more than we spent on the bandages, but still. Okay, now to make our way back. I'll see you once we've made it back to the main entrance. Okay, we're back at the entrance. Let's keep moving along. Oh, another one. Unfortunately, no herbal medicine, so no extra food for us. Damn it.
Ambushed by foul invention.
No room battles so far. That's surprising. Come out wherever you are. Already looted. Seriously, where are all the bad guys? Ah, perfect. Ah, that's where they are. Now, I'm fairly certain we haven't gone on one of these missions yet, like a lengthy mission. So, I will give you this tip right now. If you can, try and save your firewood until the very end. Ooh, a journal page. Let's see, Journal of Darius Highwayman, Day 4. The road to this damned tablet was a tricky one. Wait, have we already read this? I feel like we have. Sometimes you're gonna get a lot of duplicates. But no matter. If you ever really, and I'm not sure if I've told you this, but if you ever really want to read the journal entries over again, like say you completed a set and you want to read the whole thing in order, then you can just go to the Ancestors' Memoirs, basically that crumbled statue. You'll be able to see them from there. Alright, start out with the usual. Poison the Acolyte. And try and hit her with some bleed from the flagellant. Couldn't stop her before she hit us with a stressful incantation. But that's the way the game goes. And she is definitely dead her next turn. Need to worry about her, finish this guy off.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, go ahead, run for the old gods. Won't do you much good. And pick the base.
Destroyed. This expedition at least promises success.
Yes, here's hoping that continues. Yay. So I have to use up an anti-venom anyways. I should probably try getting rid of that. before it becomes severe. Because otherwise it's going to cost a lot more for me to get rid of. Like Viral's God-fearing quirk. Ugh. I'm pretty sure that actually took up any money I earned from the antiques. But such is the game. You gain a ton of money and are forced to spend it all. Not much here, just a curio. Could be something good, hopefully. Oh, just another carcass. Oh, come on! At least she resisted it.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Ah, these guys. These guys, if you don't destroy their corpses, have a nasty habit of being able to resurrect themselves. Or resurrect each other.
Back to the pit.
So you're either going to want to destroy them all as fast as possible, or if you can, destroy their corpse immediately after killing them. Not sure they can bleed, but hey, I've been wrong before. Yep. Okay, he's a goner. Focus on this one.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Nope, looks like they can still duplicate no matter what. Weird. I've only seen it when there was a corpse before.
Executed with impunity.
And then the corpse immediately came back, but oh well.
Begone, fiend.
Doesn't matter, they were just...
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Doesn't matter, they were destroyed easily, and we got some nice scouting. Another room battle up ahead, but there are a couple of curios. No traps, which I'm thankful for. Left luggage. Skeleton key. Ooh, a ruby. And some deeds. Need those. Okay, I understand curiosity, but how is anyone that stupid? How do you not understand a backpack? Okay, that's it. I'm definitely getting rid of that quirk first chance I get.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Starting to run low on torches here. Let's take care of the Fusilier.
Well struck.
Nice crit. Some good damage. Let's hit him with an Iron Swan just to weaken him to the point of
Annihilated.
death or kill him outright. I'm not going to complain about that. Let's finish this guy off just so that the big guy's on his own. More damage. Unfortunately, he will survive with... Ouch. With one shot.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, hit this guy with some more blight darts, or poison darts that hit him with blight. Then just hit him with everything we got before he gets a chance to retaliate. 7 damage, not going to be enough to kill him. Until now.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Yet another free key. Come on, guys. I'm never going to use up the ones I brought if I keep getting free ones. Okay, empty room up ahead. If I'm lucky, that should be the end of the quest. So yeah, length has got not everything to do with difficulty. It's just a determination of how long you're going to be at the quest. Yeah, that is the end of it. But I feel like we've got enough health and low enough stress, for the most part, that we can explore the rest of the dungeon.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, hit the back guy with an Iron Swan, and don't kill him. That's fine. Let's see. Let's go for a thrown dagger on this one to weaken
Decimated.
or outright kill him. Because I was going to say I could use my Flagellant's Reign of Sorrow to finish them off. But it doesn't look like that'll be necessary.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's fine. Hit him with everything you got. It's not like it'll give him more power to use. Sure, keep it up, keep it up. I've got no problem with that. Fool.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Now let's see, should I use Exsanguinate or Redeem? I think I'll use Redeem to heal both Flagellant and Hellion. Nice, powerful heal. That's what I like to see in some of my heroes.
Obliterated. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
This is definitely a good trinket to have for the leper. Question is, what can I drop for it? Should I get rid of the journal page? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already have that one. Let's see. Just an empty crate. Shame. I definitely need more heirlooms. And nothing. Okay, last torch. We'll hit up this room. If it's empty, so be it. Of course. You fall back and get at least the leper in a good position, and the Hellion close to a good position.
Another one falls.
Thankfully, the only thing she needs to be in the front row for is her Iron Swan. And the Arbalist can hopefully
Eradicated.
completely destroy her. Pick to face for you. And a punishment. And he's a goner. Or he would be if I didn't get to go before him.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
See, Sebastian's watch was his last. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already got that one. Okay. Hopefully an empty room. Nope. Oh well. Somehow they ended up surprised, but I'm not going to complain about that. And I forgot to move my Hellion back. Because of course I did. No matter. I'm still doing a ton of damage and finishing them off. Good. All their stress inducers are gone. Well, outside of critical hits. But it means nothing to me. For you see, you have given me a powerful ability to use. Perfect.
A powerful blow.
And with that, you are doomed to die.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I'm gonna get rid of the anti-venom and take the blood, and I'll just use the torch.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay, so we definitely haven't done camping, otherwise we wouldn't be seeing this. Now, this is why you want to bring along a ton of food, because you can get some easy stress reliefs. It has stress relief. Now, let's see. I could use Revel. Hopefully we won't get a ambush in the night. Let's see. Does anybody have something that can prevent it? No. Unfortunately, not. Alright, so let's revel. And we use an encouragement from our grave robber to get rid of the last of the stress on our arbalist. And yeah, what the hell, a bit of field dressing to remove the bleed. Anything else? May as well sharpen the spear. This place is horrific, and so I am at ease. Let's see, we are healthy, mentally steeled, or at least we won't go hungry.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah, one thing you should... one thing to remember about campfires is that when you use them, your torch is automatically restored to 100. Also, you can get ambushed at night, which means you'll have to fight at 0 light. There are certain camping abilities that can prevent it, but they're only useful if you bring the hero along. Plus, they use up resting points, which, well, could quite frankly be used for other things, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Anyways, with that, let's end off the quest.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
Apparently I've got somebody who's wasting away. Well, it's not like we don't have plenty of food for them to... Or, not food, plenty of blood for them to drink. I know we do. Alright, what have we got? Calm, minus 15 damage on the first round. Not good, but not the worst thing. Quick draw. Alright, fast healer. Okay.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Huh. In Radiance, the light seems to be rallying against the evil energies that cloak the region, finding its way into the deepest recesses and providing a fleeting advantage to the militia, or active militia. Okay, that's definitely a good one. Let's see, Bonneville returned from his vision quest. Woodville is thirsting for the blood. Varall has come down from the below us. Well, goddamn Woodville, we've got plenty of blood for you to drink. Have some if you're that thirsty. Okay. Oh, you have got to be shitting me. Really? Really? I just got rid of her God-fearing, and you take up the meditation spot. I hate you so much right now. I don't have enough to even increase the... I mean, I could trade in some not trinkets, heirlooms, but I need them for other things. You couldn't have taken up a spot in the tavern. Whatever. I'll send her to pray. Napoleon, I've still got to get rid of your God-fearing quirk, but I think first I'll get rid of Diel's curiosity, because that's a pain. And I have to wonder... Nope, that other quest is gone. What it was a quest that would have gotten us silence in the crypts, which would have been useful for the fight against the necromancer, but really it wouldn't have mattered because I couldn't have bring along Varall. Oh well. Let's see. Well, with that, I think we're good to end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and I will see you guys in the next episode.